Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Gita's UPSC Corner. So friends, in this video, I will be sharing you a mains answer writing strategy for a question given in the community section of my YouTube channel. Okay, so let us have the perfect strategy and approach towards this answer writing practice. So let's get started into the video. So this mains answer writing strategy of question number 2. Here the question is forest fires have become a recurring environmental issue with severe implications. Along with the causes and consequences of forest fires, discuss the measures to mitigate effect of such natural disasters. So let us have the approach and strategy for the question given below. Okay. So here we have approach like answer with defining forest and the causes. Okay, we have to start the answer with defining what is forest fire and causes of forest fire. Okay, this is the introduction part. Coming to the body section, we have to mention the consequences of the forest fires and the measures to mitigate the forest fire. Okay, this is the body section. Coming to the ending part, we have to conclude in a way forward manner. Okay, so this is the approach we have to towards this question. So let us start the answer writing. So in the introduction part, we have to define what are forest fires. As I have told you, forest fires are a recurring environmental issue with severe implications. So the recent Goa has witnessed forest fires. According to the India State of Forest Report 2021 estimates, more than 36% of the country forest car is prone to frequent forest fires, and also 6% is very highly fire prone, and almost 4% is extremely prone. So this can cause widespread damage to property, infrastructure and ecosystems. They can also release harmful pollutants into the atmosphere, which can poses a risk to human health and safety. So this was the introduction part. So and also we had to mention causes of forest fire. So there are two causes of forest fire, which is natural causes and man-made causes. Natural causes is nothing but lightning. One of the most prominent one is lightning, and also spontaneous combustion of dry vegetation. Dry vegetation means the vegetation car which has absence of moisture in it. This vegetation which sets combustion spontaneously is also one of the natural causes of forest fire, and volcanic activities taking place in between the forest is also one of the causes of the natural causes of forest fire. Okay, so these three are the natural causes. Coming to man-made causes, fire is caused by a source of fire like naked flame, and also from cigarette or BD, electric spark or any source of ignition which encounters inflammable material. So these are the causes of the forest fire. So coming to the body part, we have mentioned that in the body part we have to write the consequences and measures to mitigate forest fires. What are the consequences? Consequences are nothing but the result formed by the action. So the result formed by the forest fires are the consequences. Okay, so the consequence of the forest fires can be devastating. Devastating is nothing but damaging. So what is the damage caused by these consequences of the forest fires? Let us see. So this can cause property damage. See, forest fire can destroy homes, businesses and other structures. We have a tribal population living in the forest. in the forest area. So this tribal population living in forest area have home. These are the homes to tribal population. So this forest fire will destroy the homes and also businesses. There will be honey business, lac business, rubber business, timber business, etc. etc. These businesses will be damaged due to the property of the forest. So this is one of the damage caused by the forest fire. And another one is infrastructure damage. Infrastructure will also be damaged. In the forest, there will be roads, bridges, national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, biodiversity spots, etc. etc. These roads, which are in between forests and the bridges and the rivers, there will be rivers and bridges laid on it. And other infrastructure will also be damaged due to these forest fires. And also there will be ecosystem is nothing but a place where living organisms, plants, animals, insects, everything will be living together. So this is nothing but ecosystem. So ecosystem will be damaged because due to the forest fire, the animals will escape into the towns and cities, causing human wildlife conflicts. For example, there will be turtles which are moving very slowly, so they can't escape fastly due to the result of forest fire, so they will die in the fires. So this is also one of the example of ecosystem damage. So this is the one of the consequence of forest fire. And also air pollution. Due to the forest fire, it releases harmful pollutants into the atmosphere like smoke and ash, which causes respiratory problems, and also they will be more lethal. Okay, so air pollution is also one of the consequences of the forest fire. And the last is human health risks. Due to the smoke and poisonous gases emissions, it will result into the health issues in humans. It is also one of the result of the forest fire. Okay, and also let us see the measures to mitigate forest fire. So one of the measure is avoid open burning. So to mitigate the effect of forest fire, it is important to mitigate measure from happening in the first place. See, we have to avoid open burning during windy and dry days, and also properly discarding cigarettes and maintaining electric poles very diligently. That means strictly. See, we have to avoid open burning in windy and dry days, and also we have to ban the cigarette smoking in the forest area, and also we have to maintain electrical pole lines properly. That means strictly. That means the officials in the forest have to look after the electric poles very strictly, in a manner that no fire activity or forest fire takes place. Okay, so if open burning has to be done for waste disposal, it must be done by the trained and qualified persons who met safety requirements. Okay, that means safety requirements should be properly maintained, and also the trained ones are to do the open burning process. So this is one of the measure to mitigate forest fire. And the another one is create fire breaks. That means the areas where vegetation has to be removed. Okay, which was removed will slow down or stop the spread of a fire. So the gap will create fire breaks. Okay, this is also one of the measure to mitigate forest fire. Okay, And the another one is monitor and manage forest. That means we have to manage and monitor the forest frequently and appropriately in order to prevent fires from starting, or if started then we have to stop it from spreading. Okay, so this is also one of the measure to mitigate. And the one is early detection and rapid response. So the early detection of a forest fire is critical for effective mitigation. This effective mitigation is one of the main important mitigation measure for forest fire. Okay, according to the Forest Survey of India, it was using satellite imaging technology like MODIS, which will analyze forest fire affected areas, which will stop the prevention. Okay, which will boost the prevention. And the another one is fuel management. The fuel management means we have to reduce the accumulated part of dead trees. We have to reduce the accumulation of dead trees, dry vegetation, and other combustible materials. That means those dead trees, dry vegetation have to be thoroughly picked up by the forest department, or through activities such as thinning and selective logging will also reduce the forest fire. So this is also one of the main measure for mitigating forest fire. And also fire wise practices. That means near the forest there will be factories, coal mines, oil stores, and chemical plants. So these in these areas safe practices must be adopted. Okay, which will help to mitigate the forest fire. And also practice control burning. We have to practice control burning, which involves setting small fires in the controlled environment. That means in the vegetation removed places, etc., etc. So in the vacant places, in the vacant places only we have to practice controlled burning. That means to set small fires only. And also we have to educate campers. That means visitors and campers should be educated on forest fires so that they can minimize the risk of unwanted situations. That means unknowingly or unwantedly there will be forest fires which will affect the visitors and campers, so that they have to be educated on forest fires which they can minimize the risk. Okay, so this was all the body part. So let us look into the way forward or conclusion section of the answer writing practice of this question. So, the forest fires have severe implications which are caused by natural or human factors. So, the consequences include loss of biodiversity, air pollution, soil erosion, and there is also a change in climate. So, preventive measures and effective firefighting are very important, and also reforestation and sustainable forest management practices are also important. And addressing climate change is also important in mitigating the long term impact of forests. So, this was the main answer writing practice of today's question. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed the answer writing practice strategy. I hope this video is helpful to everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Keep supporting me, and I will be posting the videos of mains answer writing daily. So, thank you everyone for watching my video. If you find my video helpful, please like, share, and comment to my video, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gita's UPSC Corner, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.